So more cancelled events, hopefully a couple of December ones if the lockdown doesn't extend till then, some more ownership changes, and a UK first this month in UK Funfairs. So hello and welcome to the October edition of this month in UK Funfair. So this is only the second one. The September 2021 that I did last month seemed to have been well received, so here we go with one for October. And a lot more has happened. There have been a lot more cancelled events, but any of them I've missed. I've just basically made another list down like I did in the last one. So far, here is the list of all the confirmed events that have been cancelled during October. Chichester Slow Fair, Warwick Mop, Evesham Mop, Newbury Michaelmas Fair, Liverpool Ice Festival, Macclesfield Charter Fair, Menai Bridge, I think I'm pronouncing that right, Kurt Hill, who trades as Northwest Funfairs, he's cancelled his Halloween and firework events, and North Pole Cambridge. Now, despite all those events getting cancelled, there are a couple of ones that could be happening in December if the lockdown doesn't extend until then, so here is the information on both of those. So, with regards to winter events this year, one that has been confirmed to that should be going ahead some point in December will be Village Winter Wonderland at Bristol Harbourside. It was supposed to be opening at some point during November, but then Lockdown 2 happened, but it has been postponed, and the opening date should be the 3rd of December, given that the lockdown doesn't extend until then, but hopefully we'll be able to see this event open. And another winter event that has taken place is Brent Cross Winter Festival. This is the one that has been said to be filling in for Winter Wonderland, as quite a few rides like Manning and Thurston's, who are organising the event, they have quite a few of their rides and attractions there, like the usual ones that do tend to go to Winter Wonderland. So this was supposed to be opening, I don't know if this was actually going to be opening up in November, but they have had a confirmed opening date, and yet again, given that the Lockdown 2 doesn't get extended, it should be opening on December 5th and should be opening until the 3rd of January, but keep an eye on the Facebook pages and the website to keep an eye for updates on the details. Just before we get into the ownership changes and any new additions to the UK, there is one honourable mention I do want to give to a new campaign that has been started in October. That honourable mention being Future for Fairgrounds. Now, this was a campaign that emerged some point during October, as I'll just read you something from their bio so you know exactly what it is they are standing for. Our heritage is something we are very proud of, but we are worried about the future. This pandemic has impacted our own industry like no other disasters we have ever known. Our aim is to bring awareness to the current plights of our business. If you know exactly what life in lockdown has been like for Fairgrounds, and if you do want to find out what that has been like, I have made a couple of videos with David Rowland Senior, which can be viewed back from July at Cranbrook. So in regards to Future for Fairgrounds, please give all the support you can and spread awareness. So with that, now on to any ownership changes to any rides in the UK. So first of all, regarding the fire that destroyed the Waltzer on Blackpool Central Pier, which left many people devastated, enthusiasts, general public, and especially the owners alike. It's left many questions wondering what Waltzer is going to fill the spots of the Waltzer that burnt down there, and a Waltzer has been found, and that one will be Spinner Disc, which has been purchased by Peter Sedgwick, who owns and operates Blackpool Central along with the South Pier and the North Pier. It will be a Spinner Disc which has been previously owned by Michael Wallace at New Brighton, and most notably it was previously owned beforehand by John Scarrett. So it's been unconfirmed when the ride will be open to the public, but hopefully, fingers crossed, that time will come soon, and we wish them all the best on Central Pier. Next up, Freddie Jr. and David Stokes has listed their Jumper Jumper for sale, which is a Roto Techno from Sartori. The ride was previously owned by the Ordelmans in the Netherlands and has been listed with all the technical specs, but with regards to what happens to the ride, whether or not it does get sold or who it gets sold to, we'll just have to keep an eye out on that for the future. Now, we have had a few questions regarding the Stargate Twin Spin, which is owned by Sean Rogers, with regards to if that has been sold or not. Well, as of October, we can confirm that yes, the ride has indeed been sold. However, the buyer currently wishes to remain anonymous, and they do wish to until the foreseeable future. Likelihood being when they will open with the ride, and as far as I'm aware, it is in their possession. But once they are comfortable with coming forward, we will definitely post an update on who that new owner is. Not much we really have to say on this, other than the giant wheel at Clarence Pier in Southsea has been sold to Waltzer Murphy, so it's unconfirmed when and where that Waltzer will be opening with this ride, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens in the future. Next, James Burton has sold his DAL pirate ship called, Pirates, to Michael Lee, who owns Flamingo Park in Hastings. It's not been confirmed and we haven't been able to find out where it's been placed in the park, but the ride should be open to the public hopefully in March 2021. And now onto some new additions to the UK fair scene, including not only a UK first, but also a world first, and only. Now here's something we never ever thought we'd see coming. The world's first and only rocket ride, made by Austrian manufacturer Funtime, has been purchased by M&D Taylor, who now trade as Global Events and Attractions Limited. The ride has been previously owned by Goetz, I think I'm pronouncing it right, which is a German showman, and it was previously owned beforehand at Pavilion Park, California, USA. So it's unconfirmed if the ride will open in the UK, but we'll have to just wait and see, and let's just hope we get to see this magnificent, one-of-a-kind attraction in the world open to the UK public at some point in the future. And another ride has been purchased by Global Events and Attractions, and that ride is a Starfly called Top of the World, made by Italian manufacturer the Fabri Group. It was previously owned by Belgian showmen Porter and Baudet. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, my apologies if I am. But yeah, it's another one of those rides that's unconfirmed if it will open to the UK public, and it stands at, as far as I'm aware, 50 metres, some claim it's 60 metres, but if somebody can confirm that to me, that would be great. Now, although Ireland is not necessarily a part of the UK, I thought it would be good to include this. The latest Fairtrade wants to be made is this brand new one for a Irish showman called Dominator. At the time this video was posted, it wasn't confirmed who the owner of the Waltzer would be, but then it was later confirmed to have been Elmer and Alfie Bell, who trade as Disneyland Funfairs. It's unsure whereabouts. It's just another one of those rides that hasn't been confirmed where it's going to be debuting like any other ride on this list during these difficult times. But hopefully at some point in the future, if you are in Ireland, then keep an eye out for this brilliant looking Waltzer. And just before I finalise on this month in UK Funfairs, I want to give a mention to something new on the UK market. Now, it's rare that we get to see these Superslides on the UK Fairgrounds scene, or bumpy slides as they're sometimes known as. Well, that may all be about to change, as Stokes Industries are now manufacturing them. Yet Stokes Industries now have a brand new Superslide design, which they are now taking orders for 2021. So all the technical specifications can be found on this flyer, which we are showing on the screen at the moment. And they have started construction, so it's uncertain who this one is actually going to be going to, but this could be the prototype model. But here are a few highlight shots from Stokes Industries of the Superslide that's currently under construction. And that's it for this month in UK Funfairs. So now that we're in November, God knows what could happen with the lockdown going into place. But let's just see what the hell lies ahead for December and, of course, throughout this month. So I'll see you then, and stay safe out there.